Hey guys, welcome to another recap of Dancing with the Stars. Last week, Chris and Cheryl were sent home. Boo! Alright, this week they have a guest judge, and he is like a dance celebrity, a ballroom god, and his name is Donnie Burns, and he's going to be the guest judge this week. This week also, there's going to be one team dance and one solo dance. So the first team was Team Chelsea, and that was Chelsea and Romeo, Ralph and Karina, and Chelsea and Mark. Both teams had a cha-cha. So they danced to Lady Gaga's Born This Way. And I thought they did a really fantastic job. They stayed together, they had excellent costumes, they had excellent choreography, and they ended up with a 30. I was really disappointed because I thought it deserved way more than a 30. The second team was the rest of them. Just kidding. It was Max and Kirsty. Christy, who knows? Let's ask Brooke. Kendra and Louie, Hines and Kim. So they also had a cha-cha, like I said. Or is it a cha-cha-cha? I think it was an oldie cha-cha-cha. Kirsty and Max didn't do their homework. They should have been expelled. Kendra farted. It was definitely the B squad. And B didn't necessarily mean boobs, but they had plenty to go around. They weren't horrible. I mean, they just weren't as good as the other team, and they ended up getting the same score, which really sucked because I think they deserved way lower than the other team, or the other team deserved higher. I kind of rate them somewhere between a Susan Lucci and a Cloris Leachman. So a 30, really? Really? Then there was a demo dance. This evening was peppered with a few demo dances by real pros, which were phenomenally flawless. I'm not even going to attempt their last names. I think it was Yulia and Ricardo. They did a jive, and it was amazing. I loved it. I loved watching it. I didn't want it to stop. Alright, so the guest mentors this week for the single dances: Luca Baricchi and Shirley Ballas. Oh yes, that's right. Corky Ballas' ex and Mark Ballas' mom. Same person. So Shirley helped out Chelsea and Mark with their paso. And I have to say I was a little bit disappointed because I thought it was a little bit light on the intensity. It was good though. I don't know what the judges were saying. They were all like, oh, it was too intense. You know, you got to soften it up a little bit. I thought it was too soft. She wasn't sharp enough with her movements. So they got a 34, and when you add the group dance, that ends up to be a 64. Kendra and Louie were up next. Luca helped them out with a tango. And he kept telling Kendra about the touch of dance. Touch my body. Touch, touch. I was like, ew, stop rubbing up against her. This is really weird. She's improved, but she was kind of stiff, and her hold was not good at all. She kept falling out of the hold. I really liked her dress, though, if that counts for anything. Probably not. They ended up with a 31, and when you add the group dance, it was a 61, so they're near the bottom. Kirsty and Max, they did a jive, which is hard when you don't have good stamina. I can barely last a few 8 counts in a jive. I'm not in good shape. So Shirley helped them out, and I don't think she helped them out enough because it ended up being a totally hot mess. It almost seemed like she got lost and she was just trying to make it up on the spot. She did her best, though. It's hard to do. She's just not fit. They ended up with a 30. When added to the group score, it gave them a 60. They're at the bottom. I was really shocked that the guest judge gave her a 9. Where did that come from? It's making me question this guy's creds now. Because, come on, a 9 for that? I think there's something going on behind the scenes. A little cashish being exchanged. Alright, another pro dance. Arinas and Katusha. I know I didn't say that right. So they had a beautiful, beautiful tango. Oh my god. I could just watch like a real ballroom competition all the time. Forget about these stupid celebrities. Who cares? I just want to see some real dancing for a change. Ralph and Karina were up next, and Luca helped them out with their quick step, and I think they did a really, really great job. I would even hazard to guess that it was the best of the night. Yeah, definitely the best of the night, and it was fun. So they got a 36, and when added to their group dance, it was a 66. But they still had other people right neck and neck with them, which I can't understand, because they really were the best of the night, and their group dance was the best of the night. So it sucked, because I think they really needed to be head and shoulders above everybody else, which didn't happen. Heinz and Kim were up next, and Luca helped them out with a tango. It was okay. I mean, I had said in the past that the judges were notoriously giving him low scores. Now I think they know they're stuck giving him the high scores, because I don't think it was that good. I was disappointed. Again, with the sharpness, you needed a little more sharpness. It was a mixed bag. Some things were good, some things were not. They ended up tying with Ralph and Karina, because they got a 36, and when added to the group score, it was a 66. Romeo and Chelsea closed the show, and Shirley helped them out with a samba. It was okay, but it was very sloppy. It was almost like he regressed this week. I know that they said that in the past, but this week he really regressed. The samba just was not his dance, and he kept talking smack about how there was a party in his pants and everyone was invited. No one was coming, though. All right, going home tomorrow. I hate to say that it's Kirsty, but I think it might be. And tomorrow night, the entertainment's going to be James Blunt and Nicki Minaj again. So, kid, till tomorrow night, much love.